Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is BTPlayz here, and today we are starting a new save on Watch Dogs Legion, and it's going to be somewhat of a walkthrough, somewhat of a play along. It's just going to be me playing Watch Dogs Legion and finding out and doing whatever I really want, really. So if you want to join me, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and let's just get straight into this new series. So today our first mission is to break into the Palace of Westminster to check out bomb threats that have been targeted in this area. Probably not the best idea to go into a building full of explosives, but it's still better than roaming South London at night. We're also currently Dalton, who is a former MI5 operative turned DedSec. I guess he wanted a career change, so I don't blame him for the change. We also have an AI assistant called Bagley, who you can hear now.
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
And Bagley is essentially the brains behind DedSec. Without him, DedSec would cease to exist. But enough of talking about who's who and what's what. Let's see if these bomb threats are real. And wow, this is Guy Fawkes on steroids. These explosives do look more like red water tanks, but I guess for the plot, they are armed and ready to detonate at any time. So we need to find a way upstairs to find the diffuser for these explosives. Of course, after I give out a few knuckle sandwiches. We have found a way upstairs through a rusty iron door and a ladder, but please prepare yourself for the most graphic scene that any Peggy 18 game has ever had. Wow, what a kick. Dalton is part MI5, part DedSec, and now part Spartan as well. Johnny Sins could never match this man's career. And now that we've made it up the ladder, we follow the suspicious red wiring on the floor to find the diffuser. And what we've learned is those trying to blow up Parliament aren't trying to hide it, as the diffuser is in the House of Commons, one of the most recognisable and busiest rooms in London. We then defuse the bombs after killing a dozen of the worst trained military officers in the whole world. Seriously, I'm playing this on my PS5 and I forgot my triggers were locking every time I took a shot. So these guys are awful. But plot twist, the bombs weren't just located at Parliament, there were 3 other sites all around London. And plot twist again, the bombs were brought back online by something called 0 Day. And in the wise words of Dalton,
"The fuck are you?"
And while Dalton was battling it out with 0 Day, the whole of the DedSec HQ got breached.
It's all gone.
But now it's time to say rest in peace to Dalton. It's been a pleasure sharing 5 minutes of my life with you, and you will be missed. Rest in peace. With most of the DedSec operatives now dead or fleeing, it was time to find some new operatives that could help us re-establish ourselves in London. And what do you think the best way to do that is? Well, it's by stealing everyone's information in the whole city using a spider bot. So let's have a look at the operatives that we have chosen. Our first operative is Billy Grant, who is a doctor, and I thought having a doctor on the team would help us out. Only joking, he's got the dress sense of a king, so why not have him in DedSec to showcase our versatility in hacking and fashion. Our second operative is Mark Reed, who is a debt collector, and is self-explanatory really. He's a debt collector. He will fuck anyone up, so why not have him, and he also carries a pistol with him as well. But the last operative is Mindy Krause, and she's unemployed but somehow manages to carry around a shotgun, so we'll definitely be choosing her. Now our first glimpse of London is very London. Graffiti on the wall, rain puddles, police, everything you want to see in London. Oh, and you can't forget about the London Underground roundel as well. And while we are here, I will quickly explain that we are on resistance mode, which means that we cannot go through any Albion checkpoints, and the Albion guards in general are much tougher to defeat, and so are the Clan Kelly guards as well. This means that we need to be really careful while roaming London, especially in the early game, and we need to make sure that we don't die because permadeath mode is on, which means once our operative dies, they'll be gone forever. The first objective is to go to the new DedSec safe house, which is located nearby to the Palace of Westminster, which we just prevented from blowing up. The building is a nice local pub with lots of locals around as well, which, I mean, loads of people around doesn't feel like a safe house, but I mean, maybe hiding in plain sight was the look that DedSec were going for. We also need to complete this very easy puzzle to get into the safe house, which I mean isn't exactly secure because I could probably do this with my eyes closed, so maybe that is something we should improve on in the future. Now with access to the safe house, it's time to do the boring stuff like turn on the lights and bring Bagley back online because he was turned off just before 0 Day interrupted the party at Westminster. It was also time to have a video call with Sabine, who survived the attack on the old DedSec hideout, and she pretty much explains that we need to get DedSec back out in London to prove we didn't do them explosions. And any true DedSec operative needs equipment, so I pick up my tech points and invest in a spider bot because why not? They look pretty cool. And if you are wondering, yes, this safe house is an old tube station, so that's why there is a big massive tube train in the middle of the safe house. Pretty unique. We also have the chance to look at some of the customization that we can do in this game as well, and it looks like there is quite a bit of customization. You can add facial hair, change hairstyles, add new clothes, new masks. So yeah, there's quite a bit of customization that we will get into in this game. Now on to the next task, and it is to beat someone up in an underground arena. However, whoever we are fighting is about to lose because we have the brute force of an unemployed woman with a shotgun who is ready to take over London. This task just involves us learning the necessary buttons for combat in this game, and after one fight, I've already put this woman on her backside. After a bit of fighting, we are forced to introduce ourselves to our new DedSec members and have another video chat with Sabine. But now with most of the basics taken care of, it's now time to explore London and take down this 0 Day so that DedSec can get the revenge that they want. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's video. There will be some more Watch Dogs Legion gameplay on the way, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.